So let's quickly talk about a crawl space connection. Now, many of you don't have crawl spaces, but many of you do. And since this is called Thoughts from the Crawl Space, I was just in one last week and some of these thoughts came rolling in again. So, crawl spaces are one of the most common pest hotspots. Now, why would that be? Well, pests love crawl spaces. They love the dark, the quiet, moist, and it's rarely visited. It actually sounds like a pretty good vacation spot. Dark, quiet, and rarely visited, right? But on a serious note, that's one thing they like to be hidden. And similar to criminals, they like doing their dirty work in the dark many times. So, common crawl space pest signs, rodent droppings, nesting material, chewed insulation, tunnels, and mud tubes. That would be more like termites. Could possibly be mud daubers. They have a tunneling mechanism that to the untrained eye looks a little bit like termite tubes. But all of those things, if you happen to be in your, you could even look in your basement, but a crawl space, especially because you don't go down there very often, but look for droppings. Any kind of rodent droppings, don't dismiss them. Nesting material, we see these in attics and crawl spaces where there's a break in the screen over the vents. And now all of a sudden I've seen nests in attics this big from birds that have just had their way up there for a long time. Chewed insulation, especially in an attic. If you go in there, some people call an attic a crawl space. We refer to it as an attic, and the crawl space would be under the house. But for this discussion, it really doesn't matter. We don't want them getting in anywhere. But you'll just see chewed insulation. If you go up there and you see in the attic or the crawl space, if you see a lot of disturbed insulation, destroyed, that's typically a sign of raccoons. And so keep an alert eye out for anything looking back at you. One technique to get into a crawl space safely is take off the opening and then just shine your light. Take the brightest light you can find, shine it throughout, and see if there's anything looking back at you. And if there isn't, proceed with caution. But if there is, I wouldn't recommend going in there until you call a professional to get out whatever's in there.